Hi, I have another book for you today, and it's actually one of my favourites. And it's a book called Herbert and Harry by Pamela Allen. Herbert and Harry. Once upon a time, there were two brothers called Herbert and Harry, who lived together in the same house. And dug together in the same garden, and fished together from the same boat. One day, while they were out fishing, they hauled up a great treasure. "This treasure's mine," shouted Herbert. "I pulled it up." "Oh no," said Harry. "I chose this place to fish." So Herbert pushed Harry, and Harry fell. Splash! Harry was a strong swimmer and managed to get safely ashore. While Herbert rowed the treasure as fast as he could for as long as he could, until he reached a lonely stretch of coast. And from there he started to walk. He wanted to get as far away from Harry as possible. At last Herbert lay down to sleep. But although it was very dark and he was very tired, he could not sleep. What if Harry came and stole the treasure? So the next day Herbert hid the treasure among the roots of an old tree. But that night, when it got dark, he still could not sleep. What if someone had seen him put it in there? He decided to take the treasure high into the hills where no one would find it. He walked for many days and many nights, and the land got emptier and emptier, and the treasure got heavier and heavier. At last he reached the highest mountain in the land, and there he hid the treasure under some rocks. But still he could not sleep. What if someone had followed him and stole the treasure while he slept? He decided that the only way to keep the treasure safe was to put it in a place which was so strong no one could get in. And he began to chip at the rock. Chip, 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 went Herbert. Many years passed. At last he had made a deep, dark tunnel into the middle of the tallest mountain in the land. He pushed the treasure right to the end of the tunnel, then blocked the entrance with a huge boulder. But still he could not sleep. What if someone forced him to tell where the treasure was? Then they could steal it. He decided that he must protect himself. To protect himself, Herbert needed guns. Lots of guns. But guns were not enough. Herbert needed a fort. Many more years passed. Today, Herbert and Harry are very old men. Herbert still guards the treasure in his fort on top of the highest mountain in the land, but still he cannot sleep. While Harry, who had no treasure, has always been able to sleep soundly. And there's the house.